It happened again on Wednesday, September 13th, 2023. In recent New Mexico news, we've witnessed distressing incidents involving teenage girls. First, there was 18-year-old Alexis Avila, who was captured on camera discarding her baby in a dumpster. Then we learned of Alexee Trevizo, who concealed her baby in a hospital trash can. Unfortunately today, I sadly report yet another incident in which a New Mexico teenager secretly delivered her baby in a hospital restroom and abandoned the newborn, leaving him or her for dead. Yes, you heard correctly. There appears to be a disturbing pattern emerging, one that bears a striking resemblance to the Alexee Trevizo case. We're going to get into it, but first be sure to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on updates to this story, trending topics, and so much more. Now let's get into it. As we continue to wrap our minds around the unfolding story of Alexee Trevizo, another case with eerily similar details came to light just over a week ago, precisely on September 13th, 2023. This time, our attention turns to Hobbs, New Mexico, which is just a little under a 3-hour drive away from Artesia. In this instance, a 16-year-old girl was receiving treatment at a local hospital, and her mother was by her side. Although we currently have limited information regarding the exact reason for the teenager's hospitalization, it's hard not to draw parallels to Alexee's situation, where doctors and her mother were intentionally thrown off the scent to what was really transpiring. While I cannot confirm this with certainty yet, it's not unreasonable to think that a similar situation could be unfolding again, especially given the remarkably similar outcome to that of Alexee Trevizo's case. On Wednesday, September 13th, police officers responded to a call from Covenant Health Hobbs Hospital. It was reported that hospital personnel had made a grim discovery of a deceased baby inside the restroom situated within a hospital room where the 16-year-old patient was receiving treatment. Some news reports say that the baby was found in the trash can, while others simply say the baby was found in the restroom. The hospital staff did not become aware of the newborn's presence until after the teenager was discharged. Neither the teen nor the mother alerted hospital staff of the baby's presence. It was later, after the patient's release, when hospital staff discovered the unresponsive baby in the restroom.
Another baby is found dead in a New Mexico hospital. Hobbs police say a 16-year-old girl, accompanied by her mother, was being treated at the Covenant Health Hobbs Hospital. Staff at the hospital found the baby yesterday in the bathroom of the girl's room. Anyone with information is encouraged to call the Lee County Crime Stoppers. This is the second infant found dead in a New Mexico hospital this year, and the second incident of an infant being abandoned in Hobbs. Alexis Avila was sentenced to 16 years in prison after video showed her throwing her newborn in a Hobbs dumpster in 2022. In the other instance, police believe Artesia resident Alexee Trevizo left her newborn in a bathroom trash can at Artesia General Hospital. By the time the baby boy was found, he died of a lack of oxygen. Trevizo's case, Trevizo is charged with first-degree murder. Trevizo is also suing the hospital, claiming they are at fault for her newborn's death.
It has not yet been determined whether charges will be filed against the teenager or her mother. The investigation is still ongoing, and since the tragic events occurred, the hospital has been fully cooperating with the police. The baby's body was transported to Albuquerque, specifically to the Office of the Medical Investigator. Authorities are currently awaiting the results of the autopsy. Hobbs Police Department released a statement on September 14th saying that the investigation is ongoing and more details will be released to the public at a later time. This is the second time this year an infant has been found dead in a New Mexico hospital restroom. What's going on in New Mexico? It seems it's high time for a broader conversation to be had around this topic. This isn't about the overturn of Roe v. Wade. Each of these young ladies live in a state that has relatively lenient abortion laws compared to some other states in the United States. In New Mexico, abortion is generally legal, and one can be obtained at any stage of pregnancy. The state does not impose a mandatory waiting period between counseling and the procedure, nor does New Mexico require parental consent. But not only that, all hospitals, fire stations, and law enforcement agencies are safe havens for infants, giving parents or legal guardians a designated non-judgmental location to relinquish a newborn safely and legally without fear of questioning or criminal repercussions. There is also an ongoing effort to get more safe haven baby boxes installed in New Mexico. A baby box is a safety device usually installed on an outside wall at a safe haven. It permits a mother in crisis to surrender her newborn baby safely, securely, and anonymously. No face contact.
In Lee County, the city of Hobbs has unveiled its Safe Haven baby box today.
This comes just 1 week after a woman from Hobbs was sentenced to 16 years in prison for throwing her newborn baby into the trash and abandoning him.
KCBD News Channel 11 Sydney Louther gives us a look into the baby box and how it will help prevent incidents like this in the future.
We bless this box. We bless all whose hands touch it.
Hobbs, New Mexico opened its baby box Tuesday morning, making this the second safe haven baby box in the state of New Mexico and the 145th in the United States.
The baby box concept was developed in order for someone to be able to feel like that they could take a child that they really are unsure what they need to do about it and provide a safe haven for it. And so
the Safe Haven baby box is designed to keep your identity safe. There is no judgment, blame, or shame.
Mother, father, the parent puts it in the box, puts the baby in the box, and they can basically disappear.
It's as easy as pulling this lever and placing the baby in the box. That will trigger the silent alarm. From this point, firefighters will take it from here.
The incubator type container out of the box, we immediately go to the ambulance and we transport straight to our hospital for further care.
As a dual fire department with fire and EMS training, Chief Young says in the case the baby needs immediate care, the firefighters are willing and ready to take action.
If we need to clamp a cord, cut a cord, warm the baby, resuscitate if it's necessary, anything and everything that comes our way.
And if the mother is distressed and still at the baby box by the time first responders arrive, they can offer medical care.
Well, they can refuse if they want to, or they can say, yeah, I need medical care as well. But
when you open the door of the baby box, there will be a bag. Inside of the bag are papers informing the parent of their rights and a registration for Safe Haven that can allow you to one day reconnect with the baby if you wish.
we really are not looking for blame, we're looking for solutions.
Aside from the baby box located at Fire Station 1, Hobbs police stations, fire departments, and churches are designated safe havens with no judgment. Sydney Louther, KCBD, News Channel 11.
Having these options is extremely valuable, but their effectiveness is diminished when these teen mothers lack the information about them. Let's continue our conversation about what measures can be taken to address the underlying issues contributing to teenagers making such distressing choices regarding their pregnancies. What do you believe can help prevent these instances? Let's continue the conversation in the comments section below. As always, I'll meet you there.